हेलो बच्चों, गुड मॉर्निंग। सो आई होप दैट आप सब अच्छे होंगे। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू प्लीज स्टे होम एंड स्टे सेफ। नाउ माई सेल्फ दयालचंद पाठक, नाउ अगेन आई एम हियर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, कुछ नए ज्ञान के साथ फिर से आपके सामने हूँ और देखते हैं आज क्या कुछ नया है। व्हाट इज न्यू इन फिजिक्स टुडे। सो लेट्स सी। अगर आपने मेरी पुरानी वीडियोस को नहीं देखा है तो सबसे पहले जाइए पुरानी वीडियोस को देखिए। तो चलते हैं आज क्या है नया टॉपिक हमारे इसमें डिस्कस करने के लिए। तो आज हम जो डिस्कस करेंगे वो क्या डिस्कस करेंगे, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। व्हाट इज अवर टॉपिक टुडे? और टॉपिक इज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। क्या टॉपिक हमारा? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। सो वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड टुडे। नंबर फर्स्ट, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक? नंबर फर्स्ट, इलेक्ट्रिक मीन्स चार्ज। क्या मतलब होता है इलेक्ट्रिक का? इलेक्ट्रिक का मतलब होता है चार्ज। फील्ड मीन्स उसका फील्ड, एरिया, रेंज। सो वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट चार्ज फील्ड। मतलब हम ये कह सकते हैं कि हमने क्या डिस्कस करना है, वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट चार्ज फील्ड। नाउ हियर बिफोर टू डिस्कस दिस टॉपिक we will see if we will take two like charges near to each other, both are positive or both are negative, then we all know according to basic property of charges they will repel to each other. Yes or no? If two unlike charges are near to each other, one is positive, one is negative, they will attract to each other. Yes or no? So we can say that like charges are repel and unlike charges are attract to each other. Clear? Now सेम चार्जेस रिपेल कर रहे हैं, अपोजिट चार्जेस क्या कर रहे हैं? अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं। क्लियर? नाउ सपोज दिस इज ए चार्ज, सपोज आई एम टेकिंग फ्यू ऑब्जेक्ट, लेट्स सी नाउ दिस। suppose this is a charge, this is a charge, this is positive charge. Let's consider this is a positive charge. It will attract and repel to another charge. If you bring another charge near it, it will repel it and attract it. But this charge has some range of attraction and repulsion. इस charge की कुछ तो range होगी. It will not attract charge. I suppose we will keep a charge at Ramraj Chauraha. It will not attract that charge from Ramraj Chauraha because it is out of its range. So this charge has a range, means it has some space around it where it can do such activity, means where it can attract and repel to another charge. That space around it is called its electric field. So what is electric field? Now see, suppose like this, we have a charge plus Q. It will attract and repel to another charge. It will attract and repel to another charge around it. When we will bring another charge near it, it will attract or repel. If we will take same charge, it will repel because same charges are repel. If we take negative charge, it will attract because opposite charges are attract to each other. Now there will be space around this charge. There will be space around this charge where it can attract and repel to another charge. This space around a charge, this space where it can attract and repel to another charge, this region is called its electric field. This region is called its electric field. What is the meaning of this? In this region, if you will take another charge here, if it is same, it will repel it. If it will be negative, it will attract it. Yes or no? But inside that region only. If you will take another charge outside this region, no force on it. There will be no force. So this space, this region around a charge where it can attract and repel to another charge, that is called its electric field. That is called its electric field. So what is the meaning of electric field? The space around a charge, the space around a charge where it can apply attraction or repulsion force, on another charge is called its electric field. Outside that field, no force will be applied by that charge. Clear? That space is called its field. आप इसे range भी कह सकते हैं, range of this charge. This main charge for which we want to check electric field, this main charge is called source charge. This is called source charge. And whatever charge we will take for test, this is called whatever charge we will take for testing of field को चेक करने के लिए कि है या नहीं है, जो भी चार्ज हम लेंगे that is called test charge. We will call it test charge. Clear? There will be two qualities of any test charge. कोई भी जो चार्ज हम टेस्टिंग के लिए ले रहे हैं उसके अंदर दो क्वालिटी होंगे. It should be small. It should be small, very small. बहुत छोटा होना चाहिए. Q not less than to 0. 10 to 0 means approximately it will be point. Small, very small. बहुत छोटा होना चाहिए. Number second, it is always पॉजिटिव. ये तो पॉजिटिव होता है, ये आप नहीं ले सकते. इट विल बी ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव. सो whatever we will take for test, that is called test charge. Test charge should two quality. It should be very small. वो क्या होना चाहिए? बहुत छोटा होना चाहिए. Suppose आपको यही क्वेश्चन पूछ दिया, why the test charge should be very small? For example, why the test charge will be very small? If the test charge, let the test charge is very large. If test charge will be very large, it will also apply a force on source charge. It will also apply a force on source charge. Yes or no? So it will affect the reading of this field. तो इस फील्ड की रीडिंग को बदल देगा. Why change? क्यों बदल देगा? Because it will produce its own electric field. It will be large. So that due to that reason, it should not affect the main source. कहा जाता है कि जो टेस्ट चार्ज होना चाहिए वो मेन सोर्स को इफेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. Due to that reason, it should be very small. So why the test charge will be very small? Test charge should be very small because it should not affect source charge. Is it clear? And it will be always positive. Whatever we will consider, always it is positive. Suppose someone will ask me, what is your aim? Everybody will say that my aim is, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer. Nobody say that I want to be a terrorist. Because normally whatever we will consider, it will be always positive. Yes or no? So the space around a charge where it can apply force, that is called its electric field. Is it clear? And the main charge is called source charge. For what is source charge? It is a charge for which we want to check electric field. Number second, test charge. What is test charge? It is a positive small charge which is used to check that electric field of main source. Which is used to check the electric field of main source. Is it clear? So this is called its electric field. Everything have a field. Everything. Suppose we will take one bulb. This bulb have a range. Yes, where it can give light. Yes or no? This range is called its light range. This is called its light range, where it can spread its light. That is called its light range. Suppose I want to slap someone. This is my length of my hand. So around this area, this whole area, I can slap. So this at same position. This is my space where I can slap to someone. This is called my range, and that is my field. Yes or no? Similarly, charge has some area where it can apply force on another charge, that is called its electric field. Now number second topic we will discuss, electric field force lines. Electric field force lines. क्या डिस्कस करना है? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फोर्स लाइंस. इज इट क्लियर? नाउ वी नो दैट एवरी चार्ज, अराउंड एवरी चार्ज देयर इज ए, सपोज दिस इज चार्ज, दिस चार्ज इज कॉल्ड सोर्स चार्ज. दिस इज सोर्स चार्ज. अराउंड दिस चार्ज देयर विल बी a space where it can apply and repel to another charge. But how we will come to know that कहाँ है वो स्पेस? This space will not visible. आपको visible नहीं होगा. You have to imagine it. Imaginary condition है. So around this space, around this charge, where will be electric field? How we will come to know? If someone will ask me that आप बताइए क्या ये पर electric field है? How I come to know that electric field is there or not? किसने बोला? You tell me is any electric field at B? How we come to know? There should be some indication or indicator to show that electric field is there or not. So the electric field of any charge will be represented by some lines, some imaginary lines. It may be straight or curved. Electric field represented by some lines. It may be straight, हो सकता है वो straight हो. It may be curved. दोनों भी हो सकते हैं, या तो स्टेट भी हो सकता है, टर्मिनल. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय सम लाइंस मे बी स्टेट और कर्व. दैट लाइंस आर कॉल्ड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फोर्स लाइंस. These lines are called electric field force lines. What are electric field force lines? Electric field due to any charge, electric field due to any charge represented by some straight or curved lines. Imaginary, these are not real. Imaginary straight and curved lines. These lines are called electric field force lines. So question होगा, define electric field force line. Electric field force lines are those lines by which we can represent electric field due to a charge. That we can represent, by which we can represent electric field due to a charge. Now, electric field lines. Question is there, how we will represent electric field lines, how we will draw electric field lines. चलिए, हमने कह लिया कि electric field is represented by some lines, some imaginary lines. These are not reality, some imaginary lines. We can represent electric field by some imaginary lines. But how we will draw these lines? Let's see. Suppose you want to draw electric field lines due to a charge plus Q. We want to draw इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस ड्यू टू ए चार्ज प्लस क्यू. प्लस क्यू मीन्स क्यू कैसा है, पॉजिटिव, और वी कैन से क्यू ग्रेटर देन जीरो. क्यू ग्रेटर देन जीरो इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड पॉजिटिव चार्ज. नाउ वी वांट टू ड्रॉ इट्स इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस. फॉर दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू, व्हेनेवर यू वांट टू चेक इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड यू हैव टू ब्रिंग योर टेस्ट चार्ज. इट विल ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव रिप्रेजेंटेड प्लस क्यू नॉट. सो यू विल ब्रिंग योर टेस्ट चार्ज. When you will bring your test charge, you take this test charge here. When you will take the test charge here, this is test charge is positive. Test charge always positive, positive. This charge also source charge we have taken positive. Positive will repel. Similarly, if you put here, it will also repel. If you put here also it will repel. 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 So these are the electric field lines of this charge. अब ये लाइनें जहां जहां तक होंगी, suppose these lines, this line is here, यहां तक है. If you take charge here, there will be force on it. If you take a charge here, there will be no force because lines are not there. So electric field is represented by some lines. So these are the electric field lines due to a positive charge. Suppose second question, you are tasked to draw electric field lines due to a negative charge. Source charge is now this type of source charge. Source charge is, this charge is called source charge. This is called source charge. Now the source charge is negative and Q less than 0. Q less than 0 कह सकते हैं इसको, 0 से छोटा नेगेटिव. Now we want to check its electric field lines. So for that again you will take what? Test charge. You bring that test charge here. If you take test charge here, test charge always positive. This is negative. Opposite charges are attract. Here also it will attract. Here also it will attract. Here also it will attract. Here attract. Here attract. Here attract. Here attract. Yes or no? So these are the electric field lines due to negative charge. So what is the basic difference between these two? For positive charge, lines outward. You see, lines are going outward. देखो बाहर की ओर जा रहे हैं. For negative charge, lines इनवर्ड. देखिए नेगेटिव चार्ज के लिए लाइंस टुवर्ड्स दैट चार्ज, टुवर्ड्स किसके होंगे? चार्ज. एंड इट विल बी अवे द चार्ज. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन ड्यू टू पॉजिटिव चार्ज अवे फ्रॉम चार्ज एंड इट विल बी टुवर्ड्स चार्ज. This is the basic difference. So अब ये लाइनें आपको जहां जहां देखेंगी वहां वहां इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस होगा, जहां पर ये चार्जेस नहीं होंगे, ये लाइनें नहीं होंगी, वहां पर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड भी नहीं होगा। सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय सम चार्ज। तो ये क्वेश्चन क्या नाम से आता है, कैसे आता है? सी क्वेश्चन होगा, ड्रॉ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस ड्यू टू पॉजिटिव पॉइंट चार्ज, और मीन ड्रॉ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस ड्यू टू Q ग्रेटर देन 0। ये कैसा होगा? ड्रॉ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस ड्यू टू नेगेटिव पॉइंट चार्ज, और ड्रॉ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस ड्यू टू Q लेस देन 0। Is it clear? So now, if someone will ask to us that what are electric field lines? Electric field lines है क्या? What is their physical significance? What is the physical significance of electric field lines? You see, electric field lines are representing what they are representing? They are representing motion of what? Test charge. We will keep the test charge and we will check where the test charge is moving. So electric field lines represent the direction of, represent the path of motion of test charge. So what is physical significance of electric field lines? Electric field lines are represent path of motion of test charge. Path of motion of test charge. So keep in your mind, this is very important. Electric field lines, number first, electric field lines are reality? No, electric field lines are imaginary. Number second, it may be straight or curved. Number third, electric field lines are represent path of motion of test charge. They are represent the path of motion of test charge. Number second, suppose there is one question, draw electric field lines for two equal and same charges. Our task is draw electric field lines for two equal and same charges. दो equal और same charges के कारण हमने क्या draw करना है? Electric field lines. Let take two equal and same charges. Let two charges plus Q and plus Q, or you can take minus Q and minus Q also you can take. Now दोनों कंडीशन पर मैं बता दे रहा हूं आपको, ठीक है? If first condition, if you will take plus plus, this is also plus, this is also plus. Due to plus electric field lines, अभी हमने पीछे पढ़ा है, due to plus electric field lines are outward, due to minus electric field lines are inward. Now this is plus, same like charges are repelled. This is minus, like charges are repelled. So these two are repelling to each other. So how the electric field lines will look? They will look like, yes or no? Arrow will be outward because these are positive, and they are curved. Why they are curved? Because these two are repelling to each other. Yes or no? These two are repelling to each other. Here also these two are repelling to each other. So इनकी भी lines कैसे हो जाएंगी? Their lines will also curved because they are also repelling to each other. But now these are negative, and due to negative electric field is inward. So the arrow will be inward for them. The arrow will be inward for them. So these are the electric field lines due to two equal and same charge. Why they are curved? You know na? Why they are curved? I will show you one experiment. See, suppose these are the two test charges. My hands are two test charges, and these are the electric field lines. When they will close to each other, they will repel to each other. When they will repel to each other, they will bend like this. Yes or no? The lines will bend like this now due to repulse. So this is the second question from this part. Clear? Now you stop the video and note it. Then I will give you question also. Draw electric field lines for two equal and opposite charges. Opposite charge. Now our task, draw electric field lines for two equal and opposite charges. Let two equal and opposite. Equals means their value is same. Plus Q. Second is minus Q. They will, what they will do? They will attract. Opposite charges, unlike charges, are attract to each other. Now one is plus and one is minus. Due to plus, electric field will move outward. Due to minus, electric field will move inward. Now we will take a test charge. Q0. It will repel it. This will repel it, and it will attract it. So it will move like this. Similarly, if I will put here, it will repel it. and this one will attract it. If I will put here, it will repel it. If I will put the test charge here, it will attract it. If I will put here the test charge Q0, it will repel it, but this one will attract it. Yes or no? So we can draw many field lines like this. Yes. So this is electric field lines due to two equivalent opposite. For plus it will outward, for minus it will inward. Clear? For plus it will outward and for minus it will inward. These are the electric field lines due to two equivalent opposites. Why? It is clear now. If you take the test charge, this will repel the test charge because these are same. This will repel, and but these two are opposite. Test charge always positive, so it will attract it. So they will start from positive and end at negative. These are all lines. Is it clear? So these are the electric field lines for two equivalent same charges. So three questions will be there. Now, next topic. So this is only for 1 marks. You will get 1 marks question. There are three important questions. Number first question: why the test charge always small? The test charge should be small because it should not affect the source charge. Number second, what is the physical significance of field lines? Field lines are represent flow of path of motion of test charge. They are going to represent path of test charge. Number third, why electric field lines are always move out from positive? Because test charges are always positive and plus will repel to each other. Is it clear? Sure. So that means electric field lines never move out away from minus. Minus से electric field lines कभी बाहर नहीं निकल सकते. क्यों? Because test charge always positive and minus and plus never repel. They always attract. So for negative, it will always invert. For positive, it will never invert. कभी भी अंदर क्यों नहीं हो सकता? Because plus are always repel. So it will always outward. So plus से बाहर होगा, minus से inward. Now, next topic: type of electric field lines. Type of electric field lines या type of electric field कह सकते हैं. चलिए सिंपल देखिए, type of electric field. Electric field type. How many type of electric field? Electric field are of two type. See, for example, जैसे हम स्कूल में कहते हैं, come to in your uniform. Uniform means all students should be look same. That is called uniform. Ununiform, non-uniform. If you will say non-uniform means their dresses will not be same. Come uniform. यूनिफॉर्म ड्रेस को क्या बोलते हैं? ड्रेस कोड, स्कूल के ड्रेस कोड को बोलते हैं यूनिफॉर्म. व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड यूनिफॉर्म? बिकॉज इट इज सेम फॉर ऑल. गर्ल्स के लिए जो है गर्ल्स के लिए रहेगा, बॉयज के लिए बॉयज. उसमें सारे बच्चे सेम लगेंगे. तो गवर्नमेंट ने ये ड्रेस का रूल ही इसलिए लगाया था कि सारे बच्चे एक जैसे लगें, उसमें कोई गरीब कोई अमीर का भेदभाव ना रहे. फॉर दैट ओनली वी यूज दैट यूनिफॉर्म वर्ड. यूनिफॉर्म सेम. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड आर हाउ मेनी टाइप? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज ऑफ टू टाइप. दो तरह का इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड होता है. नंबर फर्स्ट, द फर्स्ट टाइप ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज कॉल्ड यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. व्हाट इज फर्स्ट? यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. नंबर सेकंड, नॉन यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिc field. Uniform electric field. Now everybody know, very easy to write the definition. Define uniform electric field. So electric field are two types: uniform and non-uniform. Now what is uniform electric field? Number first heading, what is uniform electric field? Uniform electric field. Uniform means same, equal. Electric field whose value, if the value of electric, या फिर आप क्या लिख सकते हैं? If the value of electric field at every point is remain same, or you can write if the electric field value at different points is same. If the electric field value is same at different points, third ये भी आप लिख सकते हैं. That is called uniform electric field. Means if the value of electric field is same at every point, such type of electric field is called uniform. representation. How we will represent electric field? Uniform electric field is represented by straight lines. If you will get such type of straight line parallel to each other, parallel means the distance between them always constant. अगर d है तो every time it will be d. Between every line it will be d, and every place it will be d. If the field lines, these are the electric field lines. If electric field lines are parallel to each other, if the electric field lines are parallel to each other, such electric fields are called uniform electric field. So uniform electric fields will be represented by parallel lines. So now in uniform electric field, if there are some point A, B, C, D, at every point, at A equal to B equal to C equal to D, at every point field value remain same. So this is called uniform electric field. तो इस तरह के इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को क्या बोलते हैं? यूनिफॉर्म. So uniform electric field, the value of electric field at every point will remain same, and it will be represented by parallel lines. The distance between two lines will be always remain same. कोई भी दो लाइनों के बीच की डिस्टेंस क्या रहेगी? सेम रहेगी. Clear? So this is uniform electric field. Now number second, the second type of field is, what is there? Non-uniform electric field. Non-uniform electric field. Everybody know now. Non-uniform. Not in uniform. Not in uniform means everybody can wear different dresses. Yes or no? Similarly, non-uniform electric field. If the value of electric field is different at different points, मतलब अगर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की वैल्यू अलग अलग पॉइंट्स पर अलग अलग निकल के आई, मीनिंग यहाँ पर अगर 10 है तो यहाँ पर 20, यहाँ पर 15, यहाँ पर 4, 2, 3, at different point the value will remain different. At different points the value is different. Such type of field is called non-uniform. So what is representation? Now what is electric field lines? Uniform electric field. If the value of electric field at different point is different, that is called non-uniform. Non-uniform electric field is represented by like this. Here the field lines are not parallel because it is not uniform, it is non-uniform. Clear? So non-uniform electric field lines will never parallel to each other. They will like this. Inward भी हो सकते हैं, outward हो सकते हैं, कैसे भी हो सकते हैं, but they will not parallel. Now where the electric, have you seen here the electric field lines are very close. Where the electric field lines are very close, field will be strong field. If the electric field lines are close, field will be strong. If electric field lines are far, बहुत दूर है ना, the field will be weak field weak. So where electric field lines are close to each other, their field will be strong. Where they will far to each other, their field will be weak. जहाँ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग होंगे वहां पर क्या होगा? फील्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा, और जहाँ दूर होंगे वहां पर क्या होगा? वीक होगा. हमने पहले भी कहा था ना, कहानी पुराने समय में बच्चे से पढ़ते हैं कि सिंगल लकड़ी को तोड़ना आसान है, लकड़ी का बंडल बना लीजिए, मेक ए पैकेट ऑफ दैट वुड, है ना, इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू ब्रेक इट. So similarly, when they are close to each other, then they will be strong. जैसे कहते हैं always be joint family. Joint family क्या होती है? Strong होती है, because many are there, they are close to each other, so they are strong, है ना. अगर joint family नहीं है तो उतना ही जल्दी वो फैमिलियाँ टूटती भी हैं. So this is moral value that always be follow that which family? Combined families. So now here, that means what is the meaning of electric field? Universally depend on separation between lines. So electric field universally depend on separation between lines. What is the meaning of it? If the lines separation, distance between the lines is less, field will strong. If it will decrease, it will increase. If it will increase, it will decrease. So this is the thought. Is it clear? Yes or no? This is very important for the NEET exam. यहाँ से एक क्वेश्चन आता है NEET exam. Very very important question. Now suppose the question is, write A, B and C in increasing order of electric field. Increasing order of electric field. Write ABC in increasing order of electric field. Now what is ABC? This. A, B and C. Clear? Now we have to arrange them in increasing order of electric field. हमें इन्हें कैसे अरेंज करना है? इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर, या फिर हमने सिंपल से क्वेश्चन है, हमने चेक करना है किसका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड सबसे ज्यादा. इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर मतलब बढ़ते हुए इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. सबसे लोएस्ट कौन है? देखिए, here the electric field lines are very close, so electric field will be strong. Electric field E से लिखा दिया. B less than A, but more than C. C weak, because here the field are very. So field at E, C less than field at B, less than field at A. So the highest field will be at A, then B, then C, because according to their separation we will check what will be the strength. If the field lines are close, field will be very strong. If the field lines are far, field will be very weak. Is it clear? So now what is the next? Next we will discuss about properties of electric field lines. What we have to discuss? Properties. Awesome. We have discussed about electric field. What is electric field and how we will represent that electric field and how many type of electric field. Now, जब हम किसी के बारे में पढ़ लेते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं? We want to know about the quality of that. Suppose if we will meet someone, if we will make some friend we will make, so then we will check the quality, what the qualities are there in that person, in that man, that woman, है ना? Similarly, here we have discussed about electric field lines. Now our task, discuss about the qualities, properties. What are the basic properties in that electric field lines? क्या क्या उसके अंदर qualities? So we will start. See, if we draw electric field lines for plus, it will move, as we know, outward. If we draw electric field lines for negative, it will move inward, as we know about it. Yes or no? Earlier we have discussed. Now, if we join these two, see, first property is coming out. Electric field lines, number first property, electric field lines start from positive and at negative. So what first property of electric field line? They start from positive and they end at negative. They start from positive and they end at negative. This is the first property. Is it clear? Number second, these lines are represent the flow of motion of test charge. This is second property. Electric field lines are represent motion of test charge, path of motion of टेस्ट चार्ज. टेस्ट चार्ज कहाँ को जाएगा? इसके पाथ को ये रिप्रेजेंट करता है. यस और नंबर थर्ड, व्हाट इज थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी? द थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी, सपोज वी हैव ए इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन लाइक दिस. दिस इज फील्ड लाइन, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन. व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन. इफ वी ड्रॉ टेंजेंट एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन्स, अगर आप इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस के किसी भी पॉइंट पर क्या ड्रॉ करेंगे? टेंजेंट. इट विल रिप्रेजेंट डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. ये किसको दिखाएगा? डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. सो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल बी इन दिस डायरेक्शन. This path will not represent, because this path is going to represent motion of test charge. If you draw tangent at any point, this tangent will represent electric field direction. Sir, but in which direction we will represent draw the tangent? You will always draw the tangent in that direction where the line is going. Line is going in this direction, so tangent will also in this direction. It will not in this. If the lines are coming in this direction, then the tangent will also same. So tangent at third property. So tangent at any point of electric field line represent direction of electric field. So these electric field force lines are not going to represent direction of electric field. They are going to represent path of motion of test charge. If you draw the tangent at any point, at this point electric field direction will be this. At this point electric field direction will be this. At this point electric field direction will be this. Suppose this line is going like this. So we want to draw at here, at this point. Suppose you want to draw electric field direction at this point. So what you will do? You will draw a tangent. This is the direction of electric field. Is it clear? Yes. So next property. What is next property? Now, next property. Two electric field lines never intersect. Means two electric field lines never intersect to each other. What is the meaning? दो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस कभी भी एक दूसरे को, सपोज दिस इज द फर्स्ट लाइन एंड दिस इज सेकेंड लाइन. टू इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस नेवर इंटरसेक्ट. दे नेवर इंटरसेक्ट. ये कभी ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. लाइक दिस इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल दैट टू इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस आर इंटरसेक्ट. बट व्हाई? लेट वी सपोज that they intersect each other. Let two electric field lines are intersect to each other. So at intersect point, where at intersect point, जहाँ वो एक दूसरे को काटेंगे, there you can represent how many tangent? Two. One tangent for first line, one tangent for second line. So at this point, how many direction will be there? Tangent will represent direction. How many direction will be there? Two. It is not possible that anything have two direction at single point. जैसे मैं आपको भी देख रहा हूँ, पीछे बोर्ड भी देख सकता हूँ फ्रॉम सेम पॉइंट. नो, इफ मैं अगर आगे देख रहा हूँ तो इस जगह पर मैं पीछे नहीं देख सकता, और अगर मैं इस जगह पर पीछे देख रहा हूँ तो आगे नहीं सकता. तो एट ए सिंगल पॉइंट टू डायरेक्शंस आर नॉट पॉसिबल. ड्यू टू दैट रीजन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस नेवर इंटरसेक्ट टू ईच अदर. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस विल नेवर इंटरसेक्ट टू ईच अदर. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस कभी भी एक दूसरे को क्या नहीं कर सकती? इंटरसेक्ट नहीं कर सकती. अगर पूछा गया भाई इफ दे विल इंटरसेक्ट at intersect point how many directions will be there? Two, which is not possible. Number next, suppose this is electric field lines. This is one electric field. Have you seen here is a sudden break? Is a break. टूट गई ना लाइन. So next property क्या है? There is no sudden break in electric field lines. इस तरह का ब्रेक कभी नहीं आ सकता इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. देयर इज नो सडन ब्रेक. अचानक से कोई टूट नहीं सकती इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइन. इट विल कंटिन्यू. वो क्या होगी? कंटिन्यू होगी. देयर इज नो सडन ब्रेक. मतलब इस तरह का ब्रेक नहीं होगा. व्हाई देयर इज नो सडन ब्रेक? सी, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस आर रिप्रेजेंट, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस आर गोइंग टू रिप्रेजेंट डायरेक्शन ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ टेस्ट चार्ज. ये किसके डायरेक्शन को दिखा रहा है? फ्लो ऑफ टेस्ट चार्ज. मींस टेस्ट चार्ज अगर ये Q नॉट है तो ऐसे जा रहा है. इट इज गोइंग लाइक दिस. इट इज मूविंग इन दिस पाथ. नाउ इट इज इनविजिबल. आफ्टर फ्यू सेकंड अगेन इट इज विजिबल. इट इज पॉसिबल. नाउ इनविजिबल, देन अगेन विजिबल. इज इट पॉसिबल? नो. सपोज वन ट्रक इज मूविंग ऑन अ रोड. When the truck come to Ramraj Chauraha, it was visible. Only one road is there, suppose state road, है ना? At Ramraj Chauraha, truck was visible. Then when we were suppose we are standing at then after you move to Gurudwara. At Gurudwara it is not visible. Then after some time it is visible. Then not it is not possible. So why there is no sudden break? Because electric field lines are represent flow of test charge. Flow of test charge. So answer क्या होगा? They are going to represent a flow of test charge. So there is no sudden break. It should be continue. क्योंकि वो गायब नहीं हो सकता. Because the test charge never be invisible. Clear? Next property. They never form closed loop. They never form closed loop. What is the meaning of closed loop? This is plus charge. This is minus charge. Electric field lines start from positive end at नेगेटिव. बिकॉज टेस्ट चार्ज यहाँ से रिपल करेगा और यहाँ अट्रैक्ट करेगा. दे स्टार्ट फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव एंड एट नेगेटिव. दे नेवर स्टार्ट फ्रॉम नेगेटिव. ये कभी भी कहाँ से स्टार्ट नहीं हो सकते? नेगेटिव से. क्योंकि टेस्ट चार्ज को हमेशा नेगेटिव क्या करेगा? अट्रैक्ट करेगा, रिपेल नहीं कर सकता. सो दे नेवर स्टार्ट फ्रॉम नेगेटिव. सो दैट मीन्स दे नेवर फॉर्म क्लोज लूप. क्लोज लूप का मतलब होता है प्लस से कहाँ जाए? माइनस में, और फिर माइनस से कहाँ जाए? प्लस में. इसका मतलब क्लोज लूप नहीं होता है. इन दिस both are moving from positive to negative, so they never form closed loop. ये कभी closed loop नहीं बना सकते. Why? Because test charge is always positive, it always attract by negative charge. तो एरो हमेशा नेगेटिव की तरफ रहेंगे, नेगेटिव से बाहर नहीं हो सकते, बिकॉज टेस्ट चार्ज विल बी ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव, इट नेवर बी नेगेटिव. इज इट क्लियर? यस और नो? नाउ नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, number of electric field lines directly depend on charge band. Charge band, very very important property. Electric field, number of electric field lines are directly proportional to charge band. Electric field lines जो होंगी वो डायरेक्टली किसके प्रोपोर्शनल होंगी, किस पर डिपेंडेंसी शो करेंगे, चार्ज की वैल्यू पर. फॉर एग्जांपल, सपोज यू हैव टू चार्जेस Q1 and Q2. And these are the electric field lines. 1, 2, 3. It is like this. Now your task, find ratio of Q1 and Q2. आपको किसका रेशियो निकालना है? Q1 and Q2. So what you will do? What will be Q1? Q1 will be, you will count how many lines are coming from Q1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many lines are there in Q1? 6. So Q1 will be 6. Now you check to Q2. Q2, how many lines are there? 1, 2. उससे कितनी जुड़ी है, वो कहाँ से आ रही है, उससे कोई मतलब नहीं है. How many lines are on Q2? 1, 2, 3, 4. Q2 is 4. So Q1 upon Q2 equal to 6 by 4. So it will come 3 by 2. This is the ratio of Q1 and Q2. So due to that, this is the property. Number of electric field lines are directly proportional to, directly depend on what? Charge. Clear? Is it clear? So this was the topic, electric field, its property, electric field lines and its property. So I hope that you have learned something from it. Please, again I am telling you, you have something. Here we are going to discuss every point. We want to learn about the basic thing. We are not here to memorize it. So focus on it. Revise it again and again. And physics is very, 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 very easy. Everybody knows physics is very easy subject. So you can do. I know about it. Everybody have a caliber that they can do. So again I am telling you, if you like it, then share it and revise it again and again. So stay home, stay safe. Thank you. फिर मिलेंगे कल एक नए वीडियो के साथ, एक नए टॉपिक के साथ. देखेंगे what is new for physics. Till that moment, goodbye. Stay safe.